Good evening. Instead of being a productive member of society, I decided that I'd review all of the videos I've ever made so far and rank them. It's only the videos I've posted, not the ones I've actually made. But, I mean, who cares? It is what it is. No one's gonna watch this. Let's start with 4 Movies 1. First video I've ever made. Do I even remember this video? You know what? Let's take a 1-minute break so I can actually watch the video and remember if I like it or not. And the video is age restricted. Well, as I'm watching YouTube on my FreeTube front end, I can't even watch the video, so I'm just gonna guess that it's probably a meh. From what I remember, making it and everything, the idea is pretty cool. I still want to like do this idea fully. It was supposed to be a series of 4 videos that I released during Halloween. I never did it. I think it's like an okay video, but that's about it. Alright, Life is Suffering. This one is like. I like this video. I think it's pretty funny. The editing's okay. It was inspired by the Steven Universe comics. Back then, when I was really into Steven Universe, I used to watch all the episodes when they came out on that like Steven Universe specific streaming website that was called Steven Universe Fantasy. It was a French website. Now they just do subs because like they've been basically cease and desisted. And yeah, on it was also the comics, the Steven Universe comics, and the drawing style wasn't very good. It was low quality, and there was this one face that you can see in the thumbnail right there, and I found the face to be really funny, so I added it on every character picture I could find from the show, and it was really funny to do. And I posted it on the Discord server of Steven Universe Fantasy back then, and they seemed to enjoy it. Kid in yellow shirt gets his balls obliterated while landing on his bike in slow motion with classical music in the background. I think that's the full title. I know the rest of the title of this video is in the description. I love this video. Always found it to be super funny. It wasn't an original idea though. I think the first time I saw that video it was with another classical piece, but I replaced it with Ave Maria. That's about it. I really like this video, I love it. MC Ride, Are You Okay? Same, it's a low effort meme inspired by like that one Death Corps video, but it's like a girl doing weird faces near a car camera. I think it's more of a meh than like I don't really like laugh while looking at it. I don't ever really do that. I don't even really look at it anymore. Sometimes I do watch some of my videos, but like, I guess this one is like, eh. Black Screen Logs 1, Ronnie McNutt, is probably a dislike. Looking back on it, my black screen logs were often really cringe, not very interesting. I mean, like most of my videos so far, unscripted, and thus, like, yeah, I'm not very interesting again. This one specifically, I didn't really like in hindsight, because it got popular and got a bunch of views, but it only did because it was like a hot topic at the moment, because it was the video going around Twitter, like the gore video everyone wanted to see. I looked it up, I watched it, and it was like a gore video. That's about it. I was really into that at that time. I still sometimes watch some shock videos, but I really don't do it as much as I did back then. I was really not in I wasn't very much in a good place at that time. But yeah, I guess it's a dislike, cause yeah, it's not very interesting, and it's sensationalistic, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that anymore. Fuck it. I don't really like that video. Black Screen Log 2. Deadwing Dork and the Mentally Ill. I kinda like this one. I think it was like one video where I really like started, it was like one of the turning points where I started kind of questioning what I was consuming in terms of like in terms of media, especially on YouTube. I really started with like extreme far I really started in the funnel of like extreme far right ideologies, guys like That's a Gundam, The Critical Drinker, Deadwing Dork, a lot of guys that nowadays I just look at them and I'm like, damn, you guys are fucking sad. It's like 2025 and they're still talking about how woke Hollywood is or whatever the fuck. Yeah, and this one was like the first one where I kind of realized that like after making like a 1 or 2 hour video on like some random guy posting videos on the internet, guy or woman, I don't remember. I think they were like queer gender somehow. But anyways, like they posted about this person and it was just clearly someone having a manic episode over the course of a bunch of videos, and the guy just goes, "Ooh, look at this, it's so fucking funny, someone's having an episode." And at this point I was like, what the fuck, man? So yeah, I like it. A lot of words to say that I like it. I should be more concise with these reviews. It's already boring as fuck. Pep Talk 1. It's not a pep talk, it's an interesting video. I'll put it in the dislike. No, actually I put it in the meh. Also, it's called Pep Talk, but it's not a pep talk. It's just I didn't know how to talk in English back then. As much as I do now, even though I still consider I'm pretty shit at it. I'm not from an English-speaking country, and I don't really have the occasions to speak English that much. So yeah, Pep Talk 1 is okay. I don't even know why I even called it Pep Talk 1. I never did another Pep Talk video. It's kind of like for movies. It was supposed to be a series. This one was supposed to be a series. It's kind of a recurring pattern on my channel. I start something and I never finish it. It's kind of a recurring pattern in my life. Thoughts on Fritz the Cat. The only thing I actually kind of made a series was the Thoughts on series, which I do intend to make like a big video on it at some point. That's gonna be like thoughts on everything, because I have so many random recordings of me just ranting about everything I can think of. So yeah, thoughts on Fritz the Cat. I actually kind of like it. I still think it's kind of a cringe video. I like it more than the Deadwing Dork video, maybe. I don't know, I'm not gonna rank the thing. It's just like, do I like them, do I don't? I'm not gonna do some inner rankings inside of the rankings. I like this video. I think the editing was like okay, especially at the time I was doing videos on a like pirated version of Windows Movie Maker. Not pirated, it's just that the thing was discontinued, so like I got it off like a shady website. Anyways, the editing was hard back then for me because I had like nothing to edit properly. Yeah, Fritz the Cat is a cool movie, and I think I did an okay job at reviewing it, especially considering that it was like one of my very first movie reviews ever. So yeah, that's about it. Also, like, one more thing, thinking back on movie reviews, I tried to start out making movie reviews and never quite continued. I do like watching movies and thinking about them, and I have like a whole document full of like 2 or 3 sentence long movie reviews that I do think I'm gonna make a video out of one day. And like, for movies, this review is actually pretty interesting because thinking back on it, it was like probably the first movies I've ever watched on my own. Because like before it was like all movies I've seen like at school, all movies I've seen with my parents because my parents showed me these movies. Like these 4 horror movies were like movies I like actively seeked myself and watched on my own. I remember I watched them like on streaming websites in my high school library, which was yeah, it was a thing. Anyways, copy pastime Twitch moderator. I hate this video. Looking back on it, it's probably one of the cringiest video I've ever made. It's just like watching it as a chore. I wanted to make some voice acting funny stuff because I used to watch that kind of content back then. And I tried once and I was supposed to make Copy Pastime a series. And I didn't. Because like, it was way too cringe. I didn't even... I didn't even listen to it again. I just did one take, fucking posted it on YouTube, and didn't even listen to it once it was there, because I knew it was bad and I didn't want to think about it, but I had done it and I really wanted to post something on my YouTube channel. Kind of like what's happening right now, but I don't know. Thoughts on Drop Dead Fred. Is this better than thoughts on Fritz the Cat? I don't know. Meh. I don't remember how it is. I like the fact that I fucking MS painted over the I kind of MS painted over the image to make a thumbnail. That's pretty funny in my opinion. Thoughts on Eerie, same goes. I don't remember if it was good. I remember liking Thoughts on Fritz the Cat better because it was the thing that started this sorts of kind of series of just spewing my thoughts on my YouTube channel. But I guess that mainly Thoughts on Fritz the Cat was also kind of more authentic than the other ones, because it was like I really wanted to say some dumb stuff because I kind of prepared the script in my head, and I just like improvised over that like sort of theoretical script I had. I remember saying like good times, hard times, something like that. I really must have thought I was like super fucking eloquent when I said that, but it's just pretty shit. But I think it's funny. It's like shit in a way that's funny. Save Your Truth mashup made on like a terrible mixing app on an iPhone. It's very low effort, but I love the fucking thumbnail I got. Much easy music plastic surgery done quick with my dick. I was not very mature in high school, and I still am not. Random clips Gmod 1. Alright, I guess this one's going in like as well. Actually, do I like it or do I love it? I don't know. I think I more like it than love it, because like it's fun, it's relaxing, it's the kind of shit I'd love to find on YouTube, like just a video of someone just randomly playing a game. That's my kind of shit, and that's the thing I wanted to emulate. I remember I was very, very thorough with my descriptions back then. I used to like quote absolutely everything and give links to anything I got. And in this one kind of reached an like a peak where I like even gave links to every single add-on I used, including ones that you couldn't even see. There was like a damage marker add-on that like told you how much damage you did in a pretty like aesthetic way, but it was completely invisible because it was just so fucking like compressed. The video was like extremely compressed and you can't even see it. Arcade Craniacs has officially reached sus epiphany. I love it. I don't know why I do. Arcade Craniacs is a terrible person. I always forget her name, but now I'm following his ex-partner that he abused and everything. Well, she's super fun. I'm probably gonna put like a link to her channel in the description of this, even though like people will probably never find her from this video. But anyways, I love her content. She makes like stuff about how do I qualify this? Like queer internet drama. Queer autistic internet drama. Yeah, that's the type of content I fuck with a lot. I watch basically all of her videos. I've fucking devoured her, like, almost, it's basically a documentary. Her documentary on Jeffree Star. I ate it up. I ate everything. It was so interesting. I fucking hate Jeffree Star. While I was watching it, I went a bunch of times, Jeffree, pay for your crimes! I genuinely felt like saying it. It became a stim for like a month or two, and then I kind of forgot about it. Going back on this video, it was an inside joke I had with one of my high school friends where we really liked Night Call by Kavinsky. I think that's how it's called. Because like we saw one edit, it's that one 4chan edit of the guy on a scooter being like more or less dumping his girlfriend and then going off on the highway. But it's like he's on a scooter, so it's really funny that he goes like "Rah!" and then he drives off and like Night Call starts playing. And because of that liking for this music, we just made a lot of bait and switch videos and memes that we sent each other, where like we would cut something randomly with Night Call. Yeah. Big Iron speedrun world record, 0.04 second time, possible perfect route. It was a trend back then. Big Iron was trending, and people were making quote-unquote speedruns of it because it was a trend to make fake speedruns of things. I don't like this video. It's lazy. The explanation I give afterwards is like long and unnecessary. It was a fucking dumbass shitpost, and I received a comment that made me mad that said, "Oh, it's not the world record because I made better." But like my whole point on this video was explaining how like it made more sense that having like 2 frames each of the word red and dead that explained the whole story in 2 words, and have like 2 frames of each word because it made them actually intelligible, but having 1 frame wouldn't. And like someone said, "Yeah, I did better, I did 0.001 because I removed the 1 frames." And I was like, that's not the point. Anyways, I don't like this video very much. Idiot says stupid stuff while selling space toasters for 45 minutes straight. Love that video. Gameplay video of a niche unknown game. It's called 1 Tera Toaster, and it's basically a game where you have to sell like 1 trillion Tera toasters, 1 trillion toasters, and you're in space and you have to like learn their greetings. It's some sort of a strategy memory game. It's pretty fun. The voiceover is like super low for 0 reason though on that video. You can barely hear what I'm saying, but I'm like high off sleep deprivation basically, and saying bullshit, and I found it very funny. I love the I love the thumbnail that says "fuck me ass salesman." I was watching the Walton Files back then. I was really into that, and I like put the Walton Files bunny inside of the toaster and made him say that, and yeah, that was fun. I had a lot of fun making this video. John pranks the entire Neon Genesis Evangelion community is love tier. I love this one. Probably my best meme I've ever made. Probably. I've made a bunch of other memes that are pretty cool, but I haven't posted them, and they're in my like homebrew meme folder. That's how I call it. It's a homebrew meme folder. I'll probably post like a compilation of all of my homebrew memes. Anyways, I really like this one because it was funny, and it was like, I think it was a pretty good joke, and it got a bunch of people to like interact with it and laugh on it. I really enjoyed that people found it funny as well. 45 minutes of reaction to the worst anti-feminist video on YouTube is meh, I think. It's like another unscripted reaction video that's like way too long. I liked what I did better with like some scripted rants. That's about all I can say on it. The original video was just a compilation of like, Alpha Super Omega Man roasts and dominates beta women. Woke. Something like that, and I made a reaction on it because I thought that would do anything, and it didn't. Behind the Mountain visualization is a love, easy love tier. It's an album I've spent like years on, genuinely, like I think 2 or 3 years on and off, trying to find inspiration and everything. I poured my heart out into it. I still listen to it once in a while to this day, and having like something that kind of visualizes and ties the whole story together, presenting the double narrative of like the visual narrative of this sort of barren universe of just dread, and like how it, like the you know, mental affection that it does. It's not very subtle, but I really like it. I love it even. Let's play Forgot Virtual Dissection. Love this one. It's probably one of my best videos ever, and you will never understand, and I don't even understand why I had liked this video so much, but I fucking do. Black Screen Logs 3 shouldn't even have been a Black Screen Logs. I fucking hate it with my guts. It's like, it's dumb, it's bigoted. I was basically just mad at Poppy back then for no reason. I genuinely don't remember why I didn't like Poppy back then. That's it. I just wanted to make a video about Poppy, but I made it about a general subject because I didn't want to admit to myself that I just straight up didn't like a thing. Yeah. Hate it. Hate it. Rock, paper, ice pick, suck my dick. Do you know what grinds my gears? More bigoted videos of useless meanness, basically. That was kind of my personality for a while when I was in high school, and this really represents it. I was just being mean for the sake of being mean. That's pretty bad. More of the same thing, with Jelly Bean gets medium rare roasted with French fries on the side. It was like a very, very high effort editing. Not very, very high effort, but it definitely took some effort. It took me like a day or two of editing to make this whole thing, of finding the ideas for the roasts. And in the end, the roasts aren't even that good. Looking back on it, I do like the joke about the date, because it was so funny that the date this person picked for like Jelly Bean National Day was like a date that was linked to so many fucking tragedies. Like, I looked up other dates. I was surprised by how many tragedies there were on that date, and like none of them, well, not none of them, but like a lot of them didn't come close to this just amount of straight up tragedies that happened on that date. Wish I wasn't mean, I guess. I still hate that video. I like only one joke, but I kind of fucking hate that I was just mean to this person for no reason. Well, not no reason, I was following a trend. And I hate that I motivated myself to follow a trend up to the point where I, like, hurt someone potentially. I hope they never saw that video. Still not gonna delete it, but that makes me think about that, but, like, I'm not gonna delete any of my videos. I'm owning up to my mistakes. They exist. My mistakes exist. It's like, I did this thing and I regret it. I'd rather say that I fucking regret it than just leave it there. Maybe I'll, like, edit the... like add an addendum to the video, I guess. Maybe I'm just gonna make a video that regroups all of these videos so that still exist, but people have to like know that it's videos I hate. I don't know, I kind of want to archive them this way, but I kind of don't want to archive them this way and at the same time. I don't know. I'm split on this. I'm still thinking about it. It's been a long time that I think about deleting these videos that I really hate, or like reorganizing them in another way, especially the mean ones. Anyways, Gaunt Valkyr 522 gameplay by Odinfall. Go on Steam and buy Odinfall. 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 Buy it. It's a great game. It's basically the same game as in the two Gaunt Valkyrs videos. It's like the finished version of this game. I love this game, and I really like these videos I made on it. That counts. Same goes for the 513. It was like pretty hard things to do back then, especially because we didn't have very good knowledge of the game, so like getting to 522 was just a good show of skill. And I did it, and I'm pretty glad I did. so I posted it on YouTube. Also posted it on YouTube so that people could see it on the Discord server. Now I just compress the videos a lot. I know how to use Handbrake now. Ride the Pain Train. I feel meh about this one. It's like abrasive. I was really into like a genre of it's a subgenre of noise and danger music that's called masochist death noise. And it's made to be really abrasive. It's rumored to be used in sadomasochistic sessions to like hurt the submissive. It's like, it's a whole thing, and I was really into it back then. Don't ask why, I guess. I'm not gonna answer. No one's gonna ask why anyways. What am I saying? Yeah. Kind of just obnoxious, I feel, is the main word on this one. The editing was okay. I made the song for it though. It was called like Birds, 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 because I used a sample of Surf and Bird in it. A short rant on Optimus, fake and gay. U is in the middle of that diagram, by the way. It's something I pulled off of 4chan, which I was on a lot back then. I like that video. I think I kind of love it because it's actually like pretty well edited. I think I really did a good job with editing on this one. The script was like simple and efficient. The video is really insignificant in the larger picture of things, but it again, it's like I love it also because it's one of these videos where I was questioning what I was watching on YouTube, which is a thing I've always had a problem with, I think, where I kind of always watched some sort of slop content. I've been trying to refine my tastes recently, watch more stuff that's like actually interesting to me. And this was one of the videos that made me realize that like Optimus is kind of just an idiot with a microphone, kind of like me. But at least I don't pretend that I know everything about everything. I don't do it anymore. I tried not to. I think I might do it again. I don't know. Future will tell if this statement ages poorly, but I'll try to not act like I know everything about everything. Because sometimes I barely know how to tie my shoes, and that's a Dark Viper AU reference for you. I haven't watched Dark Viper AU in like... Remember the good old days when it was pacifist percent and no damage percent. That was really good, mate. Anyways, MTR Radio 1. I'm feeling meh about this one. It was supposed to be an entire ARG thing and everything. I wanted to post like a test video to see how it could sound and everything. It was supposed to be like some sort of a secret radio that sends messages to serial killers, and there's like a plot where there's like a serial killer convention that's like definitely not inspired by the serial killer convention in Sandman. I read the I had read like the comic back then. Anyways, recording 281 no, it's 28/10/2023. I don't really remember what I say in this one. I think I talk about how I need to post more stuff and be a better individual and everything. It is me on that little wooden thing. I've censored myself. I've even censored my hands. It's out there. It's one of those videos that are just out there and I think they're meh. Summon House Explained. Not really. Easy love tier. Love that video. The editing's fucking so good in my opinion. Especially for my own standards. I think I really did good on that one. The script is really nice. Too bad it was a joke ARG. I kind of felt like it was one, like especially, I felt like it was more of a satirical ARG, and then I kind of followed it up, and then it was like, I saw the new episodes and I was like way less inspired. The story seemed really interesting, and then I kind of got disinterested after... Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, when they... Actually, strangely, when I was mentioned in the videos, because like the guy that made the ARG mentioned my video because I was like basically the only English speaking channel that made a video on this ARG, and he mentioned me on that video. I don't know, it made me feel special in a way that I didn't like I don't know how to explain that. I don't really like the limelight. Let's just say that. I don't like the limelight. That's why I make these fucking weird ass videos that are out there but not everywhere. How to make a rotating trapdoor in Hammer Editor. Love this one. It's a great tutorial. Watch it if you need to make a trapdoor in Hammer. I wish there was a tutorial that explained to me where the fucking X and Y axis flags were in Hammer, because I wanted to make trapdoors and it took me so long to understand how it works. It's like... yeah, that's about it. Drake responded. It's a okay video. I think it goes in like. I like it. It's a pretty funny meme. Low effort though. Definitely rode the fame train with this one. That was not very cool of me. Sometimes I like to do these very topical things, wishing I get some attention, but then I get the attention, I realize I don't like the attention. Same goes for like Dr. Disrespect admits everything on stream. I probably like this a little bit more, because like there's a reference to R. Kelly's I Admit It, which is a fucking it's a fucking trip if you've never heard of it. It's a 10-minute long song about R. Kelly quote-unquote admitting to everything, which includes this like insane bar in the middle of it that I've put in that video about Dr. Disrespect. It was very topical at the time because like he, you know, admitted to messaging minors and stuff, and that was bad. So yeah, that's all my videos that I've ever made ranked. Well, not all that I ever made, but like all on my YouTube channel, and they're ranked now. I guess that's about it. Good night to everyone. Yeah.